Hi, my name is Lisa Sprells, and I'm a career instructor here at Ohio Means Jobs, Geauga County. I'm here today to talk to you about LinkedIn and the benefits of why it's important to have an updated, current LinkedIn profile. The Ohio Means Jobs Geauga County Career Center is located within the new Geauga County Administration Building, located at 12611 Ravenwood Drive, Chardon, Ohio 44024. To tell you a little bit about myself, I have over 25 years experience in employment screening and recruiting. I'm employed through Auburn Career Center, working part-time as a career instructor for the Ohio Means Jobs Geauga County Career Center. LinkedIn is the top professional social networking site. Just to give you an overview, they have over 133 million users in the U.S. and can reach 200 countries. 87% of recruiters use LinkedIn as part of their candidate search, which is why it's important that you have a current, updated LinkedIn profile. LinkedIn also allows you to search and apply to jobs, research information about companies, and connect with current and former coworkers, employees of companies that you're researching, neighbors, associates, customers, clients, etc. The Ohio Department of Job and Family Services, along with LinkedIn, has formed a partnership to help those that are on unemployment find and track jobs when claiming their weekly unemployment benefits. LinkedIn has the ability to help you grow your network using the 3 degrees of separation. First degree consists of coworkers, friends, colleagues, clients, customers, etc. Second degree are those people that your first degree connections know. Third degree is those connected to your second degree connections. There are several ways to optimize your profile that we'll talk about today. One is your photo, headline, keywords, and visibility. 5 biggest LinkedIn profile mistakes are that you're not connected to recruiters or barely connected to anyone else. You don't have a profile photo, or it's blurry from 10 years ago, or not professional. You have a boring and generic headline, or a headline that contains typos. Your profile lacks the right keywords, so you never show up in results, or your profile isn't public, or you're not on LinkedIn at all. Looking at your LinkedIn profile, your resume and profile should look similar. You've spent some time putting together your resume, so I always suggest to cut and paste from your resume into each area on LinkedIn if possible. Let's cover each section of your profile on LinkedIn. Your photo and headline. Your photo should always be a professional photo. No personal, children, animals, hobbies, etc. Your background picture should be relevant to your industry or an industry you're trying to get into. And your headline, you should always write an eye-catching headline explaining either your background, what you do, or your current situation. Here you'll see my profile. I have my professional photo. I'm part of the filtration group of Recruiter Solutions International, and I own the company as well as I am a certified home stager. Now your About section is a summary of your background, essentially what you bring to the table. You can use your resume summary of skills if needed. This also has an opportunity for you to put keywords, which allow recruiters and others to search. You'll see my About section. It highlights my years of experience, my recruitment background, where I target, what my specialties are, and my keywords. This way, the keywords, if somebody's looking for a filtration recruiter, environmental, headhunter, water treatment, they're able to find me. Now the experience section should list your current and past employers for the last 15 years. You can utilize your resume again, which should have responsibilities and accomplishments in bullet points. You'll see here in my background, I've got my current employment, what I do, my previous employment, what I did. Your education and volunteer section should have all of your information, your school, your degree. It's fine to leave off your date of graduation. And any volunteer work I would suggest that's relevant to either your employment or what you're looking to do. Now, if you volunteer at the local dog shelter, but you are an engineer, you can certainly put that in. That is entirely up to you. But if it's not relevant to what you're looking to do, I would probably leave that out. You'll see my education. I do have my dates. I'm not looking for employment, so I'm not too worried about the fact that my dates are on there. You'll see my past volunteer experience where I was a president of a nonprofit organization, and I was also a volunteer staff for a nonprofit that focuses in homeless shelters in Northeast Ohio and other regions. Now, skills and endorsements. You can select as many skills as apply to you. Skills allow others the ability to endorse you for those talents. And LinkedIn endorsements is a feature that allows your connections to then visit your profile, endorse you for certain skills by simply hitting an endorse button. And then this adds validity to your LinkedIn profile by backing up to your work experience. You'll see here that I have recruiting, management, and interviews. And I have 99 plus individuals that have endorsed me for those, along with other industry knowledge down below. Recommendations. LinkedIn recommendations are very similar to a reference. You'll want to go down to the recommendations and click the link and ask your connections for a recommendation. This will then bring up a box to select who you want to request, what your relationship is to them, and then select what your position was when you were appointed with that person. You'll see here, as I said, it's very similar to a reference. Somebody is providing information, whether they've worked with me or for me, and what my background is and how I worked alongside them. The how-tos of LinkedIn. This is kind of getting into the do's and don'ts, how to set up an account. Accessing your LinkedIn account. Once you've signed up for LinkedIn, there's several privacy settings that you'll want to review. So you'll want to go to the Me section in the upper right-hand corner and select Settings. This is important because you want to then set who can or who cannot see you, who can and who cannot find you. Here you will see how others are able to see your profile and network information. By going under the privacy setting, you can edit your public profile. You can see who can see your email address. These are good areas to look at when setting up your LinkedIn profile. Now, you do have the option to indicate whether you are open to opportunities. So if you already have an account, you're starting a job search, you'll want to make sure that recruiters and employers know that you are open for opportunities. So if you go into the Me, which is located on the top black bar with your picture, then go to Settings and Privacy, which will then open into another browser, you'll go to Job Seeking Preferences, located on the left side of the screen. It'll then take you to the section where you'll be able to then select, let recruiters know you're open to opportunities, slide over then to select Yes, and this will be able to do just that. And then once you do secure a position and you're no longer open to opportunities, try to remember to go back in there and deselect that option. So this is just the outline of where to go, what to do, what to choose in order to do that. Now, you're going to want to customize your public profile URL. When you sign up for LinkedIn, it'll provide you a URL that you can use to copy and paste into your resume. So in most instances, it'll be a version of your name along with numbers. So you really want to go in there and customize that public profile, which would be going into the Me again at the top of your page to get started, and then changing that to first name, first name, middle initial, last name, some variation that you can then, once completed, copy and paste that to put on your resume in your contact section. So if you look you'll want to go into your View Profile. This is the section that will go ahead and change that where you can see that on the top right. You'll see mine I did change it to my first, middle, initial, last name. So this way it is very personalized to who you are. Now, your home and your news feed is really what opens when you log into your LinkedIn account. This shows connections you're following, company announcements, maybe connections that have commented on other posts. You'll see here, this is what your LinkedIn profile will look like, or not, I'm sorry, not profile, but your news feed. So this is what it'll look like. Again, you'll see that I'm following a company. They recently announced that they will be at a exhibition in Germany. So again, these are things that I want to be made aware of in my industry. Now, jobs and searching. LinkedIn provides you the opportunity to search for jobs by title, industry, or company. You can either apply directly through LinkedIn, or it will provide you the company website to apply at. You'll see when you open up the jobs link, in the upper left-hand corner, you'll be able to put in what type of job that you're looking for, maybe the search location if you're in a specific area and you're not able to relocate. You'll want to then save your search as an alert. It's located at the top. This will then provide you how often to receive notifications, how you would like to receive them. You'll be notified of any positions on LinkedIn that hold those specific keywords. Now, you do want to be able to turn that on and off if you do secure a position, again, so that you're not bombarded with other opportunities. You can go ahead and then select that job alert to turn off. Now, they do also give you the opportunity to then save positions that you've looked at, save positions that you've applied at. This helps keep track for follow-up or unemployment tracking. If you click on the jobs at the top, then on the left will be tracking jobs. You'll see that on the top left. Again, this is very important. This way, when you're in there and you have applied, you want to wait a short amount of time. You want to be able to then follow up with that company to see where things stand. They have two different areas, again, saved and applied. Applied is real important. If you are on unemployment, as you know, in the state of Ohio, you do have to apply, I believe it's 2 positions or 2 companies per week, and report that on your weekly claim. And so you'll be able to then keep track of this here in LinkedIn. Saved are positions that maybe you are not going to apply to, but you do want to save them in case you want to go ahead and look back. Now, My Network. On the top of your screen, you'll see My Network. This will show you invitations that you may have, connections you may have, suggestions of people that you may want to connect. If you'll see, I have no pending invitations at the time. People in the real estate industry that I may know or I may want to connect with, they give you suggestions. You'll see on the top left, I've got over 8,000 connections. I've got over 2,000 contacts. I'm following 68 people. I'm in 43 different groups. I've been on 143 pages. LinkedIn has a very good outline on keeping you updated on where your information is going. Now, adding connections. Under My Network, again, at the top of the page is a good place to start. Like I said, you've got some areas that will help you grow your network. So you can either go in and specifically search for a person, or you can go into this area and start connecting with individuals. Again, the people you may know. This shows some of the profiles that viewers of your profile also looked at. This is usually on the right side of the members profile. See who you already know, which provides a suggested path for newer members to expand their. Now, messaging function works similar to email. You can receive messages from someone who is or is not a connection. You can compose a new message to send to someone. You can start a group conversation that consists of several connections within one conversation. So you'll see when you open that messaging option, it keeps track, just like an email, your Outlook or Gmail or anything like that. It'll keep track of who you've talked to and what responses that you have. You can kind of search that if you don't remember if you've talked to somebody or not before reaching out to them. Now again, notifications, as I said, jobs and opportunities. If you have the job alert, this is where you'll find those notifications that, hey, maybe you've got a sales manager position that came up at a certain company that you are wanting to look at. This is where that you will receive that notification. Now, also, what else will you find in notifications? Activity in your network, activity that involves you, news and articles, offers, tips from LinkedIn, updates from events. This is, again, everything that you need all in one place. And typically, if you've got a notification, say you have 5, you'll see a number 5 up there to alert you that, yes, you do have a recent notification that you have not yet looked at. So you'll see my recent notifications at the top here. I'm going to congratulate somebody, he's got a new position, or this person has a birthday, or this person wants to join a group that I'm a part of, or somebody had posted a new comment in a group that I'm a part of. So just some miscellaneous tidbits. You want to see who's viewed your profile, how do others see your profile, how to search employees of a company, how to connect to third-party connections, and we'll go over that shortly. So who has viewed my profile? You'll want to look underneath where your picture and your name is on the left side below your profile. You'll be able to select who's viewed your profile. This is another good place to get connections because somebody may have viewed your profile that is not a connection, and you may want to connect with them. Now, how do others see my profile? I know I get this asked a lot because you're looking at your profile from your own settings. And so people want to see how does somebody who maybe is not connected with me or even is connected with me, how do they see my profile? So if you click on the Me in the top right corner, click on your settings and privacy, click on edit your public profile, this shows what your profile looks like, and on the right side gives you the option to make any changes. So again, if you look on the right-hand side, this is kind of the course on how you want to do that. Now, how to search employees of a company on LinkedIn. Again, in the search box, type in a company name. Under More, choose Companies. A list of companies will then come up that you can choose from. Then you choose the company you're wanting to find employees who work there. Once you get to the company, on the home screen on the right side, you'll see connections and employees that work at that specific company, and this is where you can then search for people, connect with them regarding networking, sales, jobs. So you'll see that I searched American Air. You go over to the More section and click there, and then that will take you to their page. I pulled up their website information that this is on LinkedIn. So if you look on the left, it'll say visit website if I want to go connect to their website. But again, I'm trying to connect with their employees. So you'll see that Joe and 25 other connections that I already have work there. They have 934 employees on LinkedIn. So I'm able to look at them as well and decide if I want to connect. How to connect to third-party connections. You'll want to search their profile. Once you're in their profile, you'll select More, which is on the right-hand side of their picture location. A drop-down menu will then open and give you the option to connect. So typically about 8 or 9 times out of 10, you'll see on a third connection that it will say message instead of connect, where you would typically do that on a second connection. This is because LinkedIn wants you to be able to connect only to people that you know. When you are job searching, networking, we always suggest that you connect with as many people as you possibly can, especially those that are maybe in your industry or within a field that you are looking to get into. Now, you'll see here on this profile, again, as I said, this is a third connection. You'll see that word message, where typically when you're looking at a second connection, it'll say connect. Then it'll be able to, you can view this in Recruiter. Now, the reason that is on there is because as a recruiter myself, I do pay for LinkedIn Recruiter. That is not something that you would want to be doing. This enables me to do my job a little bit more fluently. But again, you're going to want to go into that More section. Again, it's a drop down that will show you that you can connect. Now, again, 9 times out of 10, it'll allow you to do that, but sometimes it doesn't. And then if you do really need to connect with them, you will have to revert back to that message option. I know we've covered many aspects of LinkedIn here today. We will be providing a download to the slides so that you're able to use them as a reference when setting up your profile, searching for jobs, connecting with others, etc. LinkedIn also does provide additional videos that you can review at any point in time at your leisure. We probably have not even touched the tip of the iceberg with regards to LinkedIn and what the abilities are, but wanted to make sure that you are aware that it is important to have an updated LinkedIn profile for your job search so that HR managers, hiring managers, recruiters, and so forth are able to find you when they are looking to fill their specific positions. The Ohio Means Jobs Geauga County Career Center is available to provide further assistance with interviewing as well as any of the other services such as resume writing, your LinkedIn profile, computer assistance, etc. We've got a number of ways that you can reach a career instructor, either via phone, via email, or we now have a Virtually Connect with Career Instructor located on our website where you have the ability to connect one-on-one and discuss your needs, schedule an appointment, whether it's going to be virtually or within our Career Center. We are open by appointment only between 8 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Please keep in mind our career instructors are not available between noon and 1 as they will be gone for their lunch hour. Again, I do appreciate your time today. I hope you have learned a little bit more, and certainly we wish you a great success in your job search and obtaining further employment. Thank you.